Hey everybody, something a little different today. We got a mysterious box. This one here is from Premier Card Grading. And we got some graded cards back. So let's open it up, see how we did. If you watched my channel before, you know I've graded some stuff with PCG previously. And I quite like their service. Comparatively quick compared to some of the other grading services. I love the, here, let me show you. This is what it looks like. This is a previous one that we've graded here. So what we're looking for here, up at the top, we're looking for pristine 10, piece of tape there. That would be great. There's also other form of 10 that's not bad, and then there's a flawless 10 that's even better than this, where all the subgrades are 10s, and then you get a 24 karat gold plated label here. This label is actually printed on metal. It's stamped out. It's not a paper label. And then they have a very nice packaging as well as the number and all that information on the back. So really like the service PCG provides. Sturdy protection, really good quality, and not bad price, and then good speed and service as well. So I may sound like an advertisement. Really, I'm just a fan. Unfortunately, they are not paying me for any of this. Hey, PCG, if you want to reach out, happy to send some cards in for grading for free. But these ones I paid for. So let's try to open this and not have it ruined. I gotta remember which way. Open this up. You see, we did a pretty good number here. Let's see. Should we start at the end here? I don't remember which end is which. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Alright, so first off we have, if you've seen on my channel, you'll see where, when I open this, this is a Chinese whole cake Nami card. This was a promo that came from Bandai Fest 25-26. I just posted this video a couple months ago, so you can see the turnaround's pretty good for grading. I think I sent this out in the middle of January. It's beginning of March, got them all back. And so let's see what we did. 9. That's not too great. They didn't like the centering. They didn't like the surface. They didn't like the edges. Whew, that's tough. So here's the thing with PCG, right? They are one of the more honest graders, in my opinion, which is why I like using them. Yeah, you can see a little bit of edge there, I guess. They are tough. If you want instant 10s, don't send it to PCG. If you want honest grades on your cards, someone honestly looking at your cards, getting an assessment on them, then PCG is your way to go, because they will give you serious feedback. This is not an instant 10 factory. 9 mint PCG, it's not terrible. They're the toughest grader I've ever seen. So I find them harder than PSA. They're similar to Beckett in pickiness. A little bit of disappointment there, but hopefully we come through with some of these other ones. Let's see. All right, next up we have, this is our serialized Nami. Let's see if I can get it to focus better. Come on, there you go. You can see we have number 87. Serialized Nami from, I believe this is from one of the Asian tin sets. This might have been, I can't remember if this one is exclusive outside of Japan in the Asia region or not, but it's my favorite piece of Nami art by Peach Mamamoku. And yeah, got the exclusive Asia stamp, and let's do it. Let's hope we can do better than the last one. Once again, stuck with the 9. Man, that is tough. They didn't like the centering. They didn't like the surface. Mint 9, that silver color. Disappointing. Yeah, I mean, that happens when you get these. Let's see if I can zoom better. When you get these cards from tins, come in a sleeve. They're not well protected as they come from Bandai, and then they have to ship overseas to get to me. So, man, that is tough though. I was really hoping this one would be a 9.5. And you can see the back actually looks pretty good. So what do they have issues with again? Centering and the surface. Oh, okay. Some surface issues. Interesting. All right. Oh my goodness, we're getting pounded here so far. Let's see. Up next we have a little better. I think I spoiled it already. This is a Chinese serialized Nami again. This one is number 238 out of 265. So this Nami card, there I believe are going to be 4 different versions of this card. There's going to be a simplified Chinese. There's going to be a Korean, which I think is going to be out of 75. That's going to be the most exclusive, surprisingly. There's a Japanese. It's out of 1200. And then I think there's going to be a U.S. American or European American English version. I don't know what the out of number. It's probably going to be 1200, similar to Japan. So this is not as exclusive as the Korean version, but 1,000 less of these printed than the Japanese version. And yeah, it's a serialized Nami, just like the last one, but this one I think you get from, if I remember, the Play. So let's see how we did here. Gem Mint 9.5. Alright. All good except for the centering again. They did not like the centering on these One Piece cards. Usually One Piece is pretty good for that. And I don't know how they measure centering on these. Maybe it's this edge to over here. I'm not sure. Or it's just probably just the back. Be my guess. Either way, harsh but fair. What are we going to do? Gem Mint 9.5. All 10s except for that 9. That's tough still. If we just had a little bit of centering, we could have got that 10. Man, it's been pretty harsh so far. I think those are the big boys I sent out, so we'll have to see some of the lesser ones here. This one is a very famous one. It's a beautiful red. I call it a manga. It's not really a manga. It's the red Luffy promo from PSA magazine, if I'm not mistaken. Is that where this came from? The exclusive Japanese release. And let's see. 9.5 once again, Gem Mint. This time the surface let us down a little bit. Like I said, PCG ain't messing around. They're serious graders here. They are not they're not going to just hand out those 10s. A lot of people complain CGC gives out too many pristines, too many Gem Mint 10s. PSA gives you 10 based on how much money you pay. There's none of that here with PCG. You are getting honest grading, and that's tough. All right, so far, not doing great. And One Piece usually grades really well, so that's disappointing. Those 2 silver ones are killing me, man. Killing me. All right, up next, we have, this time, this is one of the Treasureware Namis. Big Nami from, I forget what set this is from. Awakening of a New Era, maybe? Is that right? Beautiful card. It's one of my favorite looking, just the background on this thing is insane. The hollow foil, the sheer sheen. So we know it didn't get a flawless because it's not a gold-plated label, but did we get at least a 9.5? We got a 9.5 again. All right, Gem Mint again. Once again, that's surface. They were not happy with my surfaces today. Beautiful looking card, though. If it was just a 9.5 surface, this would have been a 10 Gem Mint. But we'll take it. Harsh. Alright, I think there's another one of those. I think I sent 2 in, hoping we do okay. Oh, not yet, though. First up, we have oh, maybe it's this one I sent multiple of. We have a Treasure Rare Nami. This one, people hated it at first, I think. It started out pretty cheap, but then people kind of took to it over time. And it's been starting to soar in price a little bit. I picked these up when they were still fairly cheap. People didn't want them. But ever since, mainly since One Piece has blasted off. Let's see how we did, though. 9.5 again. Once again. Oh, this time it's the centering that let us down. I don't know if it's on the back or what. PCG, you are being stingy, man. You are being stingy. Man, that's tough. 9.5. Another Nami 9.5. Alright, do we have a pattern here? My goodness. Same card. Once again, send it in for grading. And this one, another 9.5. This time, They didn't like the edges on this one. Interesting. That's tough. Okay. So far, no 10s. That should tell you something. These cards, I took a lot of time picking these out. Honestly, I probably should have sent them to PSA. They would have come back 10s, in my opinion, easy. And instead of these 9 5s. So I probably did myself a disservice by sending them, because I could have sold them for a lot more if this was a 10 with PSA. But I knew what I was getting into. I wanted that honest grading. I wanted the real feedback on what my card is. So I think we're almost halfway through. Let's see what we got next. This time we have a Chrome Mox. We might be done with the One Piece. I can't remember now. This is one of the Chrome Moxes, a Secret Lair Chrome Mox that I just really liked. I love the look of it. I thought it was a really cool looking card. And beautiful Secret Lair card. A little sketchy on how this one would grade, to be honest. Magic cards, they're always tough, man. You never know. Print quality is usually pretty good with Secret Lair, but let's see. Yeah, should have known. 9 mint Chrome Mox. Yep. Magic cards, man. You are tough to grade. I don't know if I have a 10, except for those ones I showed before. Magic, I get a lot of 9 5s and 9s back. They are tough. They are tough. Yeah, I'm looking at my Magic graded. I don't think I have a 10 PCG card, except for those tokens I showed you earlier. Okay, next up we have... yes, we opened this one up on the channel too. This is one of the serial numbered Shivan Dragons from Secret Lair Showdown. 103 out of 295. Cool card. This one we got sealed secondhand, and then I opened it up on the screen. I did the unthinkable. I popped the sleeve on, popped the pack on it, so we could see what it was. And I think it's a really cool looking Shivan Dragon. And let's see how we did. Once again, 9. PCG. Everything 9. No 10s on this at all. Alright. Beautiful card though still. Looking beautiful. Magic's just tough to grade, man. Tough to grade. There's... Print quality is not as high as... I spilled that one already. Print quality is just not as high as with some of the other card games these days. This is what our background is. Our Secret Lair, Lightning Bolt, 9 mint, straight 185 on the corners. Did not like those corners, huh, PCG? So what do you guys think I should do now with these cards? Should I crack them and resend them to PSA? Should I crack them and send them to CGC? See how they do? Maybe one of those 9.5 treasure Namis. See if it comes back as a 10 from PSA. Get ourselves a little one-on-one comparison there. I don't know. I might consider. I don't... Really? Corners? You don't like those corners, huh? I thought the corners looked pretty... maybe? Yeah, they're picky. They're picky, man. Alright, next up. Same thing. Sent a couple of these. Really hoping one of them would come back decent. But now I've got no hope. I don't think so. I think all these Magic cards graded 9. Yep. Yep. I just wasn't picky enough when I was picking them out. What everything does. Whew. Well, they like the centering, but the corners and the edges were not up to snuff. Got that silver label. That's rough. That's rough, man. Womp 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 womp. Are we going to get any 10s? It doesn't seem like it. PCG. PCG. Alright. This is one of my favorite cards, but since it's a Magic card, I assume it graded terribly. This is a Frank Frazetta Secret Lair Dark Ritual. Absolutely gorgeous looking card. Beautiful looking. But I am guessing this also got a 9 based on how we're doing so far. Yep. There it is. Straight 9s across the board. 9.5 for centering. Yeah, I thought the centering looked good. But man, they are not liking the edges on some of these. I don't see it, but I'm not a professional grader, I guess. Alright, last but not least, our last chance for not completely missing out on all these. This one is the least valuable of the entire lot. I went the wrong order here. This is a newer Dark Ritual from Final Fantasy. It's not a Surge foil or anything, it's just a regular foil. And once again, oh, this one. Our best graded Magic card we got of the day is the cheapest one. 9.5 Gem Mint. 10 on the edges. 9 on the centering. That's tough. At least we got the gold color. Alright, that's it. So, PCG coming back with the harsh grading. Harsh grading. That's what we said. They are straight up honest. They are. I mean, I sent what, 10 cards, 12 cards maybe. PCG, looks like 11 cards, I guess. To PCG to get graded and not a single 10 back. That kind of tells you, I think, that they take this seriously. None of the shenanigans that you get with some of the other ones where they don't offer to buy your card back from you and then shoot your price. They don't, not giving out instant wins. It's they'll give you an honest assessment on your card, and that's sometimes that's a pro and sometimes not so great. But what do you think I should do? Let me know in the comments. Should I crack one of these and send it off to PSA and see if a PCG 9.5 will get us a 10 on PSA, or send it to CGC, see if we can get a Gem Mint 10 or a Pristine 10 from CGC. Or I could go crazy and try to do Beckett. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear. I was really hoping one of these would come back, at least one of them as a 10. I was hoping that Nami, and then of course I was hoping one of these beautiful Namis would come back. Our serialized Nami came back as our best one. This one was a real letdown. Real bummer for this serial. Such a low serial count and came back as a 9. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. But that's where we are. That's what you get. It's always a game when you send it off to grading whether you're going to have the goods. So let me know what you think in the comments. How'd we do? Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.